that's fine. October Red, I am here with Miles, a part of Rak-Su, and now it is your turn. I'm excited. Talk about it. Talk about it.
What am I talking about? How are we, first of all?
I'm fine, and it's good to see you're looking so alert, and your eyes are so bright and not red this time.
Oh, yeah, not red this time. It's because it's midday. Yeah.
How's Daddy Daycare been going?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. The kids are fine. Growing day by day. They grow so fast. Your son there, they're growing fast, man. Honest.
That's one of 5.
Wonderful. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Are they all that height?
No.
Nah. He's taller. Taller. My God. You're feeding them good food.
That home-cooked Caribbean food can't beat it. But
Yeah.
back to you.
Yeah.
Talk to us. What brings you here, Miles?
Well, Luke wanted to come down today.
Let Luke jump in.
Come in, son. So Luke wanted to jump down today. Just to be around and kind of
show face. Obviously represent Ash League, so he's out in Mexico at the moment training, and just come and see the lad behind me, size them up, see where we're at, so we know what we're doing. We're going forward.
Talk to us a little bit more about that. Let our viewers know what's going on. What is cooking in the kitchen?
It's not cooking yet. It's prepping. I said a few things to Luke a few weeks back after his fight, which I didn't agree with. And for me, I've always wanted to get involved in it, especially seeing Ashley go from level to level. So obviously for me, it's very inspiring. As one of my brothers, I love to see it. And me and Ashley have always had competition between each other. So when he does something, I have to try it. It's been from years, that's always what it's been like. And when I saw him do his madness the other week, I didn't agree with it, because it gives Misfits a bad rap, and I don't like it.
There's a time and a place for it. There's a time and a place, and that wasn't a time to be doing what he's done. So listen, after his ban, September, I spoke to Mams, we can get it on.
For our viewers, because you know me, I'm usually in the traditional boxing scene. So for our viewers, relay who this man is that you're referring to and what he's done.
This guy, Chase
Demoor. It's just a reality star in America. Obviously, I think he boxed in New Orleans. It was obviously hitting a man on the ground is not something that we condone in boxing, whether it's influencer or professional. You don't do that to a man. And Miles said, you know what, I'd like to give it a go. And I think what I've seen from Miles in the boxing gym, I think this guy behind me is the perfect opponent for him. So, and he needs a bit of fire in his belly, and I think watching that, that's the fire in his belly that he needed.
A risk for a first fight, so that talks a little bit about your mentality and how much you believe in yourself. Somebody that is known to pull dangerous things off in the ring, and you're saying, you know what? I'm going to do that, and I want that to be my first fight. That says a lot about your character.
No, I don't think it's a risk. I think you have to be confident in yourself. As a athlete before music, I was always the best on the pitch, even if I wasn't. That's a mentality that you've got to come with, and especially in boxing, when you get in that ring, you have to come with that mentality. And I know that I'm in safe hands with him. And I know the fundamentals that I've got down are extremely solid. My fitness is basically there. I need probably a few more weeks of running and stuff like that. But then apart from that, it's just working on the fundamentals. But I think we're pretty far on anyway. So it's not a risk. It's not a risk. I think it's easy meat for me.
He's very gifted. He's very gifted. You don't really see a lot of people with his size and stature, with the speed and the power and the ability he's got, the agility, it's quite scary. And Ashley actually told me about it, but to see it firsthand on the pads, sparring, groundwork, it's pretty phenomenal. So I've, as a coach, first things first, as a fighter, it's health and safety first. I have no issue putting him in with Chase Demoor for a first fight, no issue at all. And I'd probably go as far as to say that Mard would probably stop him. So I'm confident enough to say that. So.
And how have you found the sparring then? Like you said, you're a natural athlete, but boxing is something completely different.
Yeah.
How have you found the sparring?
I don't mind getting punched in the face. I don't mind it.
Dave isn't too, though.
Yeah, but I don't.
But make me look good.
Yeah, but it's fine. I think when you spar, like it's all good doing bad work and pad work, but when you spar, you have to take your mind to a kind of level of tranquility and peace, like so you can see shots, and like it's just about taking your time, you know. And I think sparring, that you can only get that from sparring, to be honest. Like,
See, the old Mars wouldn't have said that. So now he's learning. Now he's learning.
and I learned that on my first spar very quickly, you know. And you do get humbled very quickly. And the thing is with me, once I learn something, the next day I'll be able to do what I was told to do. Once I get it in my system, it's there. But I think it's nice. It's nice to see where I'm at, and I know that he'll only give me realistic expectations of myself, you know. So I'm in extremely safe hands, and I've been stuck with him for many years. So I trust him with my life.
You know, when you talk about sparring experiences, and if you can't name drop, that's fair enough. But when it comes to, we call this like crossover boxing, there's still a stigma. There's still a stigma that you guys don't know what you're doing. You don't take the sport seriously. Have you sparred any professional boxers to get some experience with?
I haven't sparred any professionals, but I am going in with AJ next week, not to spar though. I was with him the other day and he said, look, come down and train, we'll do a bit. But I don't think, for me personally, I don't think sparring professionals is a benefit to myself as of yet.
I echo that, Paul.
So, sparring professionals is not realistic as novice fighters. You will not get a professional fighter sparring a novice boxer the way they should be. A novice fight it's crazy. Like, but it's about keeping the mind and the mentality and stance and guard, all the simple bits that will get you, even straight shots will get you a win in a novice fight. Pro boxing, sparring pro boxers will not help you. And to be fair, we see that with King Kenny and Ashley. King Kenny had great sparring, obviously. He really nice boxer, but Ashley is such an unorthodox fighter. His style is unique, and I've kept that the same. I'm not going to change Ashley's style. It paid off. Ashley won. So sparring is important, but it's all about who you're sparring.
Yeah.
So.
You echo that?
Oh, 100%. I don't think there's any point sparring with professionals. It's, you know.
Like the pool then. The pool that you've got of reality crossover boxers that you can spar, that's going to be a lot smaller, right? And we talk about the weight divisions, etc.
If we're going with sparring, we're going with 5 to 10 amateur bouters, like around London. Obviously, I'm very lucky enough to be part of England Boxing, so I've got good access to London clubs, England Boxing amateur clubs. So clubs like Repton, West Ham, Powday Hooks. I can give them a phone call and say, look, I've got so-and-so, have you got boys that are this way? That it's perfect.
Yeah.
Are you at cruiser then?
I'm at heavy at the moment, so I'm 99.4. Was it 99.4 this morning, wasn't it? 99.4. But if I need to go down or stay where I am, I mean, I would go heavy at 95. I'd fight there, even if he's like 115. I wouldn't mind. It doesn't faze me, to be honest. But
I don't know about that.
I would do it.
I don't. We'll talk about weight in a bit.
I ain't going back up to 108.
No.
You saw me when I was 108.
But to be fair, I was probably paying more attention to Ashley because honestly, I was like so shocked that he won. No, because like you said, obviously King Kenny, where he's come from, the sparring that he's had, all of those factors that you've kind of like covered here. So I think my attention is purely on Ash.
With Ash, the good thing about Ash is the more doubters that he has, the stronger he will be.
Yeah.
And it's like, even for his next fight, whoever it may be, he's still going to be the underdog, and it works in his favour every single time.
Ash is very unique. You don't get a lot of people like Ashley. Yeah. Ashley will come into the gym very early, do what he needs to do. Anything he does, boxing, football, music, it's there with Ashley. He's amazing at what he does.
And all it was is because of his first performance, because that was like the bar.
At the end of the day, we got given a name, and it was our only way into Misfits. So I said, I didn't want Ashley to take the fight. I said, no. I said, let's not do that. I said, Anthony Taylor's had 20 plus fights. I'm coming from an amateur background. It's stupid. It'll never happen. Actually, I'm doing it. I'm going to back him. So I said, look, if you're going to lose, this is in the ring, if you're losing style. He did that. And then next fight, he goes and wins. So now Ash is sitting, he's sitting up there now with the big guys. So it's good. And then the journey continues with him next.
And it's not like you need, this is a final question, by the way. It's not like you're doing this for money because you're popular in your own right, in your own right. I know you said you're kind of like competitive with Ash and you see him doing something and you want to do it. But is there any other reason why you want to get involved in this?
No, I just think it's a really beautiful thing to be involved in. Like, I've been to multiple Misfits events now, and even like today, this is my first time actually coming to like the open, and seeing the whole setup. It's just a nice thing. And with me, I get really bored of things. Like, I'm very spontaneous. And it all started from basically him calling me fat and Ashley calling me fat. It all started as me losing weight. That's how it started. Was Miles, get healthy. It's going to benefit you. And then it's turned into this. Yeah.
I'm excited. It's good to see you again, awake, alert, with us. It's good to.
Red eye.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm very.
You know how tired I was that day? Oh my gosh, I was shattered. I know.
It's a long week.
My humour is something else, but listen, it's good to see you. I wish you all the best.
I appreciate you.
It's wild here. Until the next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.